Hey, Rox here. I don't know if you've been on X, the Everything app lately, but as you see in my Explorer, I don't know about your guys, is Madden 25 had quite the day today. The Team Diamonds fiasco, we'll talk about it. Let's go back and I'll explain what really happened today, kind of sum it up. So let's go to the start. EA tweeted out these 95s yesterday. We were trying to figure out what was going on, what they are, the sets, 92s, because Mutt League showed a 92 or something. We were so confused. So what happens is we hold this confusion with no explanation all the way through, no communication with EA other than this, all the way through the next day when the content goes live at 1:30 Eastern time. All right, you're looking at what we're looking at, the sets for the 95 Team Diamonds, and then 4 minutes later, people in Twitch chat start telling me, "Hey, I'm getting restricted. What's going on?" Because it's going down, and then I get hit. I get taken down. I get put back to the menus. And so for the next hour and a half, we're out of Mutt. They've taken it down. We're like, what's going on? Twitch chat baited me and said there was like a $300 bundle, and they did, a lot of misinformation. But what was wrong with these sets? Okay, these sets, they were actually not supposed to be 95s, I guess, right? We got baited and switched. So some people were actually able to stay in. They actually didn't get logged out. Like there was quite a few people, I don't know, like 10% maybe were able to stay in. So they could keep doing the 95 sets, selling cards, making a lot of coins, that kind of stuff, hold it. And then when afterwards, the 95s all rebounded now, right now, as you see on the market, they're all 4 million plus coins. So a lot of anger to go around. A lot of it due to the miscommunications, the inexplicable change to Team Diamonds. Like Team Diamonds was one of the best set promo, one of our favorite look forward to promos. A lot of, legends of the past that we were added to our Mutt teams, our theme teams, and how Ultimate Team is built around developing and putting together your Ultimate Team, your theme team. But now it's crazy, right? Now to get the best version of Donald Driver, 4.3 million coins, which is just insanely overpriced, and it's angered a lot of people because these cards are crazy powerful. They went full EA FC on us with the power level change and how much more better these cards are than any other card, which is a complete change in how Mutt has been doing it for the last few years. And I don't mind change, okay? But I'm going to talk about in this video why this was it's probably not good for the game, right? And my thoughts on why that is. So, first of all, I don't know about you guys, but when I play a game, I don't want to spend thousands of dollars, right? This is my job though, so I do. And I try to tell people not to. But it's hard to look at this game right now to get the best version of your card, the best version of Chris Gamble if you're a fan of him, Stokely, Manny, the best version of the card for your theme team, and be like, yeah, don't get him, get the 92. Because I see a lot of people arguing, hey man, you can still get the 92 if you don't want the top card. But it still feels a little, I don't know, I'm left out of the power curve if I'm only doing a theme team, right? If that's what we're doing. So the fact that they're 5 million coins, for at least 4 million technically, if you got to put a 92 in it to get you a 95 that you want, upwards of 5 million coins to get a card that you want for your theme team, to use a card that you enjoyed using, that you'd enjoy in your theme team, right? And that's ridiculous because it's hard and expensive to get 5 million coins. The game should not be like this. It should not be catered to the hardcore, okay? And so upping the antes, right? And I'm okay with chase cards. I'm okay with a card or two being super expensive. But Mutt right now, every week, what do we get? 5 drops a week now where we get a card $1.5 million plus? It's absurd. The expense of this is the most expensive Mutt of all time. And we'll talk about player base here in a second, but it definitely feels like they're focusing on the whales to the exclusion of everybody else. And I just don't think that's good for the product. Not only short-term, long-term, we saw what happened with Madden Mobile when they went that way. They've tried some stuff towards Madden Mobile. The community's rebelled. Now, it seems like the community's beaten down. And there's actually people arguing in favor that they're glad these 95s are up. They're glad that they're expensive. Like I said, 1 or 2 was not a bad idea. But the level, the absolute, too much of it has gotten there. It's really hit that spot, okay? So, if you just, for example, take the Steelers theme team as an example of this expense, and I don't want to belabor this expense point, right? I don't want to talk about how expensive Mutt is. We all know this. But the last 5 cards we got were all over 1 million coins. Russell Wilson, TJ Watt. I can get this. Russell Wilson, TJ Watt. The 2 today, Ebron and Ryan Clark, and we got Hines Ward was also limited. That was 2 million coins. So it's utterly awful, right? Especially with how they did the bait and the switch, how we thought what was going to be, how, and they're like, hey, you know what? Screw that. Like, this is just widening the gap between the money spender and the no money spent, right? A majority of the audience is no money spent. And obviously, EA's trying their best to swing people off the no money spent. They're telling people, go to the store daily, get your coin packs, look at the rest of the deals, quote unquote. And we won't go and belabor the point on the store specifically in this video, as we all know the problem with it. But, like, I don't understand why EA thought this was a good deal. Why there's no way of acquiring these 95s like we initially thought of through sets. And the only way of getting these through sets is by exchanging a 95, like doing the Team Diamond sets and then doing the exchange to add another 92, 600, 800,000 coins on top of it, whatever those 92s are at right now, to get the card that you actually want for your theme team. It's not good practice. In my opinion, it's absolutely driving the community away, and I can see that across the board. MUT content creators' numbers are down. Now, some might be up a little bit. Not everybody, but generally across the board, I went through and looked at everybody's numbers compared to previous years. It's not good. Okay. Now, Madden content creators, they're doing fine. All right, I see that their numbers going great. You want a 99-yard touchdown with every quarterback in the NFL? They're out there still killing it. It's there. Okay, so EA's obviously driving away their audience, at least from an interest standpoint. And so what they're saying is, you know what? We've got to screw them. We've got to take awesome, cool, the most amazing promo of all time and make it lame. Make it 92s that you're doing in the sets. Team Diamonds were always about sets, and they made the sets for the miniature cards. And it just makes no sense why they haven't changed and allow you to, like, make an exchange or make any 95 for doing Team Diamonds. There's so many things they could have done. I saw some, like, 3-to-1 for 92 to 95 set exchanges. There's so many good ideas out there. The fact that they took this idea and ran with it, and, like, it feels like the issue with MUT, obviously, we've mentioned this multiple times, is the fact that it feels like nobody on the MUT team actually plays MUT. They don't actually play the game. They look at other games, look at what they're doing. They're taking from FIFA, but they're not taking the good parts, which are the B&Ds that you can put into sets and make coins off of that way, or get more higher overall B&Ds. So they're taking the worst parts of each game. Where's the evolutions if you're going to steal from a game? Make the game better, please. That's all we need. And it just feels like the game, the innovation that we get. Now, I got to say, custom audibles, good job. But the rest of the innovation, at least in MUT, has been nothing but backwards. Like, the fact that it seems like we don't have a Thanksgiving promo this year. What's up with that? Just the Black Friday? You decided to get rid of Harvest? What's going on? That makes no sense to me. I mean, like, and the fact that this game, this hobby has gotten so expensive, it's outrageous, and it's slowly slipped into us. And it's it's never been super cheap to get a top-end squad. Don't get me wrong. But it seems more and more this year. This ain't a hobby. This is boating. Okay? And it definitely feels like, and I see this comment frequently. My YouTube comments, my Twitch comments. Hey, Fox, stop playing MUT. It's the best decision I ever made in my life. I'm like, the best day, your favorite MUT's always your first MUT, and then the next best day of your life is the day that you quit MUT. It's so awful out here. Like, the content, they're putting out a lot of content. I gotta give them credit for that. But I can't give it credit for how they're doing it. And the lack of engagement and depth. And, like, I think they could expand their game by expanding their player base. But maybe they say player base takes server time. And, our servers are running so terribly as it is. We don't want to spend that extra money to spin up extra servers. And so, like, let's just keep squeezing the whales. And, you know what? Business, NBA, good job. You're making more money, right? The EA was quoted, they're going to make $1 billion between CFB and Madden by, I don't know, was it April? Is that what they said? But, man, it just absolutely drives so many people away. The absolute anger of the community that's out there for this change. It seems like they never seem to really care, though. Like, they just get pooped on, but their arrogance is like, nah, they don't know what's good for them. We're good. I don't know. I feel bad for comp dudes who are gonna have to use two, right? You're gonna be able to utilize one on each side of the ball, so you're forced to buy, what is that, 10 million coins for comp guys? I mean, and then, like, for the people that enjoy Madden, enjoy building squads, enjoy getting your ultimate team, it just makes it worse, But it's kind of what it is. All right. I hope you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's all I gotta say. Bye.